The 2023 Iceberg Explained. Hello everyone, and today I'm going to explain the 2023 Iceberg. This one was made by WellGifGif on Reddit. A great name. Also, I'd like to say that this iceberg is kind of low quality, so sorry if I don't get to do some entries. One last thing that I need to say is that since this iceberg is almost 3 weeks old, I decided to add a couple of my own entries. But anyway, let's take a look at everything that's happened so far this year in the 2023 Iceberg. The Bagel Effect. The Bagel Effect was a meme that gained popularity earlier this year. It originated from the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie, where Spider-Man throws a bagel at a scientist and the text "Bagel" appears when it hits him. Mario movie. On the 6th of April this year, the Super Mario Bros. Movie was released. Despite many people not liking the idea of Chris Pratt playing Mario prior to the release of the movie, it managed to gain over $1.2 billion at the box office. ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a conversational AI model developed by Open.ai. It is developed on the GPT 3.5 architecture, which stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer 3.5. GPT 3.5 is a part of a series of language models designed to understand and generate human-like text based on input it receives. This entry itself was generated by ChatGPT. Snapchat.ai. Snapchat.ai is an artificial intelligence model similar to ChatGPT, however it was made to try and help users with tasks. Skippity Toilet. What has become of our humour? We have gotten to the point where a Half-Life 2 NPC sticking its head out of a toilet is considered funny. But this doesn't really need any explaining, just take a look at it. Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower is a platformer game that was released this year. It follows a man who must scale a pizza tower to prevent his pizzeria from being destroyed. 1-2 Buckle My Shoe. 1-2 Buckle My Shoe is another popular meme that started this year. It originated from a TikToker named Edmund X, where he beautifully sings the song 1-2 Buckle My Shoe. Flamin' Hot. Flamin' Hot is a documentary about the creation of the Flamin' Hot Cheeto flavor. South Park Season 26. On the 8th of February, the 26th season of South Park was released. What's notable about the season was the parody of the Kanye West controversy and its possible contribution to the popularity of ChatGPT. Wednesday. So in late 2022 and early 2023, a show based on the Addams Family character Wednesday was released to great success, with many people recreating the dance and going emo after watching the show.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you!
Barbie movie paint sold out. So it was recently announced that the Barbie movie would be released this year, and the movie actually used so much pink paint for its sets that there was a pink paint shortage for a while. Pizza Tower screaming meme. Earlier I mentioned Pizza Tower, the game that got released this year, and one of the reasons why the game was so popular was because of a meme that involved the main character screaming. Let me do it for you. I'm so sorry. Yet another meme on this list, yet it involves the long snoots of Borzois and the song Let Me Do It For You, sung by Miss Piggy. FNAF movie. So in early 2023, it was announced that the FNAF movie would be getting released on the 27th of October 2023. And following that, a FNAF movie trailer would be released onto YouTube. While this would be our first look into the FNAF movie, it was pretty short and really didn't show much of the animatronics. However, on the 28th of June, a new, longer trailer was released. This trailer showed us more of the characters and gave us a better look at the animatronics. Writer's Strike Controversy. On the 2nd of May, 11,000 writers of Hollywood went on strike. They went on strike because they wanted higher wages and regulations on AI. The strike is actually still going on today. Turkey earthquakes. On the 6th of February, a magnitude 7.8 earthquake struck Turkey and Syria, killing over 58,000 people. 14-year-old animated Across the Spider-Verse. So in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, there's a scene where the characters were animated using Legos. Now a 14-year-old boy named Preston Matunga animated that scene. Megan. So in January of this year, a horror movie directed by the one and only James Wan was released. It follows a girl named Katie who loses her parents in a car accident and is forced to be raised by her Aunt Gemma, who knows nothing about raising a child. So she builds Megan, a robotic doll who is built to protect and take care of Katie. However, after being attacked by a dog, she starts killing people. Similar to Wednesday, this movie became popular online after people tried to recreate her dance. Canadian wildfires. In March this year, some wildfires broke out in Canada and are still spreading around today. I'm not even quite sure what this says, so I'm going to skip ahead. Titanic submarine. So earlier this year, the Titan submarine, a submarine that was made to explore the wreckage of the Titanic, went missing in the ocean, and all 5 people on board died. Now, if you were anything like me when you first heard this and didn't do much research on it, you might think that the sub went missing because it suffered some rare 1 in a million glitch. But no. It was because of a much more stupid reason. For example, the sub was being controlled by a video game controller. And when I say video game controller, I don't mean something that just looks like a video game controller. I mean a real video game controller that you can buy online. While it is sad that these people died, you gotta remember there were a bunch of ways this could have been prevented. LGBTQ+ flag burned in elementary school. So a school in Southern California put up a pride flag. However, the flag was burned, either by a student or someone else. They haven't caught who did it yet. Squidward My Way AI cover. So this year there have been some serious improvements in AI. And one of those really impressive yet scary improvements was AI voices. Earlier this year, an AI cover of Squidward singing Frank Sinatra's My Way was released onto the internet. And just listen to how realistic this sounds.
Much more than this, I did it my way.
As of now, realistic AI voices are just being used for fictional characters, but it's only a matter of time before someone with worse intentions starts using it to exploit politicians and celebrities. Elemental wildfire poster controversy. So earlier this year, Pixar tweeted out a parody of the iconic Turning Red poster showing the character of Ember from the upcoming movie Elemental, with the caption, "Unleash your wildfire side with this burning red poster straight from Elemental City." The reasoning behind the controversy was because the tweet was put out right around the time of the Canadian wildfires. As if things with Elemental couldn't be any worse. Again, I cannot really tell what this says, so I'll be moving on. Late Late Show with James Corden ending. The Late Late Show with James Corden was a late-night talk show presented by actor James Corden. Now, James claims that the reason he ended the show was to spend more time with family. However, the true reason was probably because of the controversy he was facing at the time. Prince Harry and Meghan South Park controversy. So in the latest season of South Park, Harry and Meghan were made fun of. And in true South Park fashion, there was a lot of controversy around it. And I can see where they're coming from. I mean, Harry and Meghan aren't Canadian, yet they're portrayed with Canadian features. Matt Stone and Trey Parker, you better explain yourself. Nah, I'm just joking. But there were rumors that Harry and Meghan were going to sue the creators of South Park, but that turned out to be false. Donald Trump facing the courtroom. So Donald Trump was accused of some federal crimes earlier this year, such as sexual abuse, and was facing time in prison. AI Sponge. AI Sponge is a YouTube channel where they host a live stream where an AI version of SpongeBob will have an AI conversation with another AI SpongeBob character. Once again, I cannot tell what this says, so I'll be skimming ahead. You can't do that on television, lost episodes. You Can't Do That on Television is an old Canadian TV show where viewers can phone in and possibly win prizes. The show ran for 10 seasons, and earlier this year some lost episodes were found. As you can probably guess, I cannot tell what this says. The Reddit Blackout. The Reddit blackout was a Reddit protest that occurred due to Reddit's new third-party developer rule. Reddit moderators would private their subreddits to protest these rules. The protest was only meant to last 2 days, however, some subreddits are still private and mods will not unprivate them unless their demands are met. Three kids and one baby survived a plane crash. Earlier this year, a plane crashed into the Amazon forest and the only survivors were 3 kids and 1 baby. They managed to survive for 40 days in the wilderness before being found, which is honestly insane. I would not make it past day 1 without my computer. Family Feud murderer. So in 2020, a man named Tim Bleefnick made an appearance on the show Family Feud. The host of the show, Steve Harvey, asked him this.
What's the biggest mistake you made at your wedding?
Tim then replies,
I love you, but said I do.
Now, without context, this does not seem that bad, as Family Feud has been known to have these types of comedical answers on the show. However, in late 2023, Tim would be arrested for murdering his wife. Iowa building collapse. Earlier this year, a building in Iowa, USA collapsed due to structural integrity problems. 3 people living in the building were killed and 1 person was injured. Now, this could have all been prevented as 1 person reported these structural integrity problems to the building's manager, but nobody took action. HBO Max deletion. In May of this year, HBO decided to take down HBO Max, their streaming service. Oh no, HBO Max is gone. Oh man, I'm gonna go watch some Netflix. World's largest slice of pizza. YouTuber Eric broke the world record for the world's largest pizza. The pizza was measured to be 1,296 square meters in size. The Schnozzers pilot found. The Schnozzers was a recently found rejected TV show about animals. The show would have aired in the 90s, but it was rejected by the network. Teenager missing while swimming. So while on a cruise ship in the Bahamas, 18-year-old Cameron Robbins jumped off the side of the boat and went missing. In the video where he jumped off the boat, you can notice something coming up behind him in the water. It is possible that a shark or some big fish pulled him under the water and killed him. However, it is said that it is unlikely that a shark killed him, so unless we find his body, we might never know what killed him. Sesame Street gymnast segments found. Earlier this year, some lost segments of a gymnast from Sesame Street were found and uploaded to the internet. And that was the 2023 Iceberg. You guys voted for it, so here it is. Once again, sorry that I couldn't cover every entry because of the low quality of the picture, but I did do what I could. The creator did leave a link to a higher quality photo, however, access to the photo has been denied, so sorry. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye!
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing.